I haven't seen it. Actually, no one has seen it because I'm getting exclusive.
Yep, I've seen it though.
You should have.
Wouldn't that be interesting?
Well,
I've not seen this.
Yeah, I haven't seen my own trailer. I wonder how it turned out. You're all the Urs. I hope you got to see it. Hey everybody, Koricon here, and I've got
Matt Kohler.
Batman Master of Fear. You're the director, co-writer, producer, choreographer, stunt person. You're all the Urs. You've got a lot of Urs in there. And this is going to be on the Koricon Nerd channel. We're also going to have this on Koricon Nala because that's where we first started talking about your web series last year.
It's actually where we met.
It is. It's where we met. And you had helped me create Nerd. You know, a lot of our stuff we had started doing as soon as the Nerd channel got created. So I wanted to be able to put it on both channels. So if you want to see this video on the Koricon Nala channel, it's a little different. I think the interview part's going to basically be the same in the reaction, but different intro. Go and support it over there as well. Just watch it again because you liked it that much. You can do that. It's all good. So let the people know about Batman Master of Fear for those that don't know.
So Batman Master of Fear is a 3-part series that we started developing in 2015. It's about Batman's final days as Batman as he faces evolution, a character that we created called Nightmare. If anyone knows about Batman Beyond, it's a setup to Batman Beyond. So that is what the series is.
So it's retirement Batman.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, he's a little bit younger than, you know, how they do it in Batman Beyond, where he's like 60-something.
No, he's like 80.
Yeah, I mean, he's like, how is he still Batman? But, yeah, we wanted to. I love Batman Beyond. I love Batman the Animated Series, but they never really had that. Like, well, I just like the idea of someone actually being able to beat Batman, and not Batman just kind of being done because of a heart failure. It seems kind of like he has such strong of a will to lose that way, and so. We came up with the idea of Nightmare, which Nightmare is the successor to Scarecrow. So Scarecrow in our story loses to Batman constantly, and he realizes, you know, he's one of the first villains to realize that he cannot beat the hero, something that is really hard for a villain to actually admit. And so he comes up with a contingency plan that when he dies or when he leaves, he will have someone else take his place and take out Batman, which is Nightmare.
Gotcha. Now, the first episode is up right now, and I've got a link to it in the description, along with the videos that you and I had done last year on the Koricon Nala channel. I did an interview with you. That was the first time that we talked, which was interesting because we ended up, you mentioned Sammo Hung, and I was like, oh?
Yeah,
and then we became friends after that. So if you want to see the birth of our YouTube friendship thing going on and why we do Young Justice, watch that first Creator Spotlight series. Yeah, you were the first one. I created that Creator Spotlight off of your interview, and then Aristotle, Full Throttle. So you can check those out, are over on Koricon Nala. Now I have links to that, and we did some videos on your channel that were going through some of the concept art for the new episode, which we're going to be watching the trailer for. You have a trailer for episode 2, which comes out today.
Yep.
Right now. So I'll have a link to that in the description. So go over to Red Fist Productions and support the trailer. Give them a like. You know, let them know. Maybe put in the comments, Koricon sent me, something like that, you know. That'd be cool. I'd like that.
Or make fun of Matt, tell him that he's wrong again, and I'll know you're from here.
Yeah, whatever works. Well, let's get into this trailer, and I haven't seen it. Actually, no one has seen it because I'm getting exclusive.
Yep, I've seen it though.
You should have.
Wouldn't that be interesting?
Well,
I've not seen this.
Yeah, I haven't seen my own trailer. I wonder how it turned out. You're all the ers. I hope you got to see it.
But yeah, in this trailer, so we got a lot of positive feedback for the first episode. Yeah. But obviously, one of the negatives, which I knew going in, was you call it Batman, but there's no Batman. Mm-hmm. And I'm surprised we got as much positive feedback and as much, just that much viewership for an episode of Batman that does not have Batman at all. And so my focus of this trailer was, all right, you guys want to see Batman? We're going to show Batman.
Well,
and this entire,
I think part of the reason was for that first episode was Commissioner Gordon's fight scene.
Yeah.
Because he, it surprised everybody. Even if you watch Tyrone Magnus's reaction to your Batman Master of Fear, the first episode, when he starts fighting, Tyrone's like, "Whoa, all right, get some."
Everyone's shot. Like Jim Gordon, knows what he's doing.
Well, and he's a bigger guy. He's not the standard physical type that you would see Commissioner Gordon. Usually, it's kind of. But in the animated series, he's a bigger guy. But I mean, in all of the live action versions, he's more of a smaller, slender guy. So to see a big dude move that quick was a little bit jarring. It's like Sammo Hung, which is why we first talked about him, is he's a big guy that moved fast and was great with martial arts. So every time Sammo Hung started flipping and doing stuff, you're like, whoa, geez, what the heck?
Even when you've seen him before, it's so shocking.
Yeah, you're like, how does he do it? Does he have wires? No, but yeah, so I think that surprised everybody. And, I'm glad that we are getting Batman in this one.
I am, too, because we spent probably a year and a half developing what the suit's going to look like. Because, fair warning, the suit's going to look different than what you've ever seen before. I'm not just saying that as a pitch to sell you something, but it is true. We wanted to make sure that the suit was, made sense for the story.
Well, and this is more of a martial art based storyline. Nightmare and Batman are more martial art oriented. So it makes sense. And it's a good time to have something a little different come out, because you have Batman by Gaslight animated movie that came out. You have the new Batman Ninja, which is taking place in ancient Japan as samurai. I mean, there's a lot of people that are doing different kinds of Batmans. So it's not, it's like the blow has been softened a little bit. Mm-hmm. It's not so drastic. It's not going to be the rubber suit. So I think people would be okay with that. Yeah. Now, we also had some videos on your channel where we discussed some of the concept art and things like the Bat Cave and the suit and other stuff. That's all on your channel, and I'll have links to those in the description as well. And we're going to react to the trailer now. So also go over to the Red Fist Productions and give them a like for the trailer, and let them know that Koricon said to drop by and say hi. Show some support. Let's help support these smaller web series and short film creators. I like doing that. All right, so we're going to check out the trailer for episode 2 of Batman Master of Fear, and then we'll talk about it afterwards. This is weird. I've never actually watched a trailer with the guy that created the trailer.
That is true.
It's kind of odd. It's like, if I don't like it, this is gonna really suck.
Well, let's hope you don't. I mean, you do like it.
I was like, you want this to suck? No. All right, let's check it out.
I left this city behind,
Whoa.
but I knew I would return.
You got animation in here?
Gotham's enemies should be
Maybe.
afraid.
Batman.
Their reign is over.
Nice. Yeah. I think if the people that liked the fighting in the first movie will end up liking this one. Nice. Well, at least you have episode 2 right there.
Hey guys, my name is Matt Kohler, and
There
I'm
he
the
is,
writer
Matt
and
Kohler.
creator of Batman Master
I
of
did
Fear.
not know
I'm
that.
Jesse Schmecker. I'm the producer and director of Batman Master of Fear.
This show is about Batman's final years as he faces evolution himself, Nightmare, and is a prequel to Batman Beyond.
We're also taking heavy inspiration from martial art films, gothic horror, and film noir to really expand this universe into something that's never been seen or heard before, while also giving us a new and fresh story to tell with these characters that we're so familiar with.
To show support, you can either share or you can donate. Spread the word.
Donate, share, social media,
Spread the
Facebook,
word.
Instagram, Twitter. Please make
can't
sure to
believe-
check
I
out the
can't
campaign
believe it,
and
yeah.
Oh, whoa,
look
I
at all
like the
perks and
scarecrow
posters,
art.
concept art.
Thank
to
you.
Start kind of
lot
seeing
of
where we're
people
wanting to
actually
take
like
these
that.
characters in the Batman world.
It looks cool. It's a skinnier. It looks kind of more like the animated series.
Yeah, we also wanted to go with like a more martial look to him
Yeah.
as well.
I want to see. I want to see Scarecrow now.
With the saw tree.
Yeah. So this is basically a martial art trailer. It showed. The first episode, everyone was surprised when there was fighting because it was mostly dialogue and setup, and there was a lot of exposition. You got introduced to Nightmare. But we had that one fight scene with Commissioner Gordon that everyone liked. And in here, the trailer is just it's like all martial art. It's like, wow, okay, I guess you're going to go for it. Now, in the beginning with the train, that was an animation.
Yeah.
You got enough money to put animation in here?
So my friend Jesse Shemeka, he has it's very interesting. So Red Fist Productions is a pre-production team for the most part. We are the story developers. And I met Jesse last year. He actually did the color correcting for episode 1. Okay. And I got to know him really, really well. And we started working together. And he has his own production team. And he has his own visual effects artist. And Ex Nihilo is that company. And so, we've pretty much collaborated, and hopefully for a long, long time, probably until I retire, because I really like working with him. But yeah.
Usually when creators find people that they get along with, they stick with them. That's why when a director, basically, once they find people on a crew that they like, they take them with them on all of the movies. Mm-hmm. I think Christopher Nolan pretty much uses the same crew for every movie. And I'm not talking...
almost the same cast.
Yeah, well, true. But I mean, not just music and cinematographer, like grips and lighting guys. Like, he pretty much has like a core 50 or 60 people that he just takes with him to every movie, if he can. So I totally agree that, if you find somebody that you work with really well, that you just stick with them and both of you pull each other in the positive directions that you go. Now, we got to talk about the Batman suit, because that's the big thing.
Yep.
Now, the mouth is covered over.
Yep.
That reminds me a lot of some of the samurai costumes. Is that where you got that from, or?
Maybe. Yes. So a lot of this, as you probably figured, is very Eastern, influence. I'm obviously obsessed with, Chinese culture and Japanese culture with all the martial arts stuff I love doing. And I wanted to do something like that. We even take a little bit from Egypt. Have you ever played like the Prince of Persia games?
Yeah.
So the scarf, he has a scarf just like the prince in those games. Like we do a little bit of that.
Which is kind of like what the cape would have been.
Yep.
Yeah, because there isn't a cape, but it's more of a ninja type outfit. More of like a, not loose, but kind of cloth. It's cloth. And then when we went over your costume in the video on your channel, you were talking about his Batman belt, his supply belt is made of like leather pouches, like you would see on a samurai or a ninja. Yep,
and there's a little like sash that hides it, so the enemies will not know that it's there. Instead of just flashing it like in all the others.
He's look at my pockets.
Yeah, he's very protective in hiding it, so he can come out with whatever weapon he needs to defeat his opponent. We really wanted to, make sure that the costume made sense for when he's fighting enemies, especially multiple enemies. He is a smaller guy, so he has to be very resourceful. He's not like 240 pounds, has a metal outfit that can block bullets.
Right.
As far as the shield as well, at first we were going to just have whoever played Bruce Wayne also did the martial arts stuff. But that's really hard to do because no matter what, you either find an amazing actor and someone who's never done martial arts, and with this type of budget, you don't really have that asset to train him for 6 months. And same thing for the other side as well. And so we found a really good actor, or a great actor, by Chris Johnson to play Bruce Wayne. And he's around the same height and same build as me. He's 5'10", 5'11", or 160 pounds, and that's around what I am. And so because I'm on set all the time and I do stunts, I like it. I was like, okay, I guess I'm going to do this.
Well, and so fully costumed, you might as well do the fight choreography and the fighting.
Yeah.
Plus, you can tell people that you're Batman now.
Yes, I can. I can officially now. How many people can say that?
Yeah, you can say, I'm Batman.
Oh.
I do like how you film. You and I are both, more of the Hong Kong style of martial art filmmaking. You pull the camera back, you keep it stable, and you allow longer edits so you can actually see the fight.
Mm-hmm.
People that watch my channel, on both channels, whenever I do a movie review and it has action in it, I always talk about the SCQ. Shaky cam close-ups and quick cuts will kill any action sequence. So it's good to talk to someone that totally understands that and actually puts it into practice.
Instead of just preaching. So you did have some medium shots and some wider shots. We got to see the hits. We got to see the falls. We got to see all of that stuff. So that's good. It makes the fight scenes, better. Mm-hmm.
And you guys look like you trained pretty long. Now, the other guys that you were fighting with, are they all like stuntmen friends of yours?
Yeah, so I actually met them down in Atlanta when I just moved down here. We practiced really only for like 3 hours on the fight scene, and then we filmed this in 3 or 4 hours. That we did have some extra footage, but I mean, this was by far like some of the better stuff that we shot and did. I mean, in all honesty, like, I just met those guys in the last month, and we did that. But I'm really happy with the results. I would like to, when we actually film the episode, I have a group of 5 stuntmen who I've all worked with before, who all know me, and so it's going to be a lot easier to, get through the process. We have 4 or 5 days that we're doing choreography to make sure that the fight scenes look fast, smooth, and just amazing. I want to make sure that they don't look like your everyday web series fight scenes, that you could put them right beside a feature film and you can't tell a difference in quality.
This trailer is really to show people what you have planned, what you want to do, so that you can get funding for episode 2.
Yep.
Now you have pretty much everything lined up. You just need the funding to do it.
Yep.
So head on over. I'll have a link to their page down below so that you could support them if you wish. But also with the martial art thing, the guy who plays Nightmare is Ra Liba, and he is also a martial artist, which... Is there anybody in this show that's not a martial artist besides the actual actor that plays Bruce Wayne? So am I going to see Alfred, like, totally start taking people out in a martial arts sequence? Oh my gosh, really? You have something planned for that.
Yes.
Now, whether or not you actually end up getting it in the episode, we don't know. But that's pretty funny.
Yeah, pretty much everyone in this can take a hit and can also give one. Like one of the other characters that we brought on, it's another character we create, Professor Raven, is also a trained martial artist, world champion, all of that. We wanted to make sure that the people who are doing these fight scenes can take a hit and give out one just as much, because that's part of the reason why why they sell. Like, I mean, we both know that a lot of the reasons why those Hong Kong fight scenes are so good is because they're willing to get beat up.
Yeah, there's a reason why Jackie Chan has, like, broken every bone in his body. This is the stunts and the fight scenes. Well, this looks great from, just a trailer, just filming a trailer. I'm excited to see what an entire episode would have. And if you want to get some information about what the Batcave would look like, we've got a video on his channel, which, again, everything is linked below. You can check those out. Head on over to their page if you want to help support episode 2. Thank you for sharing this with me, bro.
Well, thank you for watching it. I'm glad you liked it, and we didn't have an awkward conversation.
Yeah. So this trailer really sucks. Like, what are you gonna do in the episode?
It looks like it was made for $10.
Like, did you even touch those guys? Like, it looks like you punched a mile away. No, it was good. I'm excited. So, like, share, and comment on this video. Make sure you turn on notifications. They actually changed the bell to where it says all, occasional, or none, and it's defaulting to occasional. And so people aren't getting notified of new videos, and it's been a huge, like, thing.
When did they start that?
I think it was about a month ago.
I didn't even know. I guess I didn't get a notification from YouTube they started it.
No, they didn't notify anybody. Like a lot of big YouTubers like Philip DeFranco are like all pissed off because their stuff is just not, people aren't getting notified because they all defaulted to occasional, or they got auto switched to that. And so we've been trying to get people that aren't getting notifications to check it, like uncheck the bell and hit the bell again, and then see where you land on occasional or all, or whatever it is that you, I mean, if you want occasional, by all means keep it there, but if you want to get all of them, make sure that you have all. Anyway, like, share, and subscribe, and tell your friends, and we will see you on the next episode.
Dingy.
Dingy.